Hello and welcome to Amsterdam and a look at a medical condition with which we're all familiar but which has, over the years, attracted relatively little amount of research into finding a cure, mainly because it's not regarded as life-threatening. That area is the world of allergies, and one company determined to break the mold and bring lasting relief from all allergic reactions is Dutch-based Hal Allergy. The number of sufferers in the industrialized world is well in excess of 100 million and rising by at least 5% a year. But to date, nobody's developed a cure. Treatments on offer only provide temporary relief. There may be hope in sight for the next generation, though, as work is well underway on a single vaccine to immunize against all allergies. Hello and welcome. Today we're taking another look at the American pharmaceuticals giant Warner Lambert. Yesterday we looked at why 1997 looks set to be one of the best years in its history. Today we're looking at both the past and the future, how the company has turned itself around in such a comparatively short time, and what makes it so confident that the future holds such promise. Again, I'm joined by the Chairman and Chief Executive, Mel Goods. Mel, first of all, let's look back to the start of the decade. What's happened since then? What was the nature of the dilemma, and how have you resolved it?
The nature of the dilemma was that we had some excellent new products, Resolin and Lipitor.
It may look like a cross between Ayers Rock in Australia and an Arizona setting from an American Western, but this is Cyprus, better known for its sunshine coast, and efforts are underway to protect this cliff and the environment of the surrounding area.
Every so often, through the evolution of our planet, nature has thrown in occasional signature landmarks that literally stand out from the local surroundings. This particular natural monument has now got geologists scratching their heads over the best way to preserve the cliff, its wildlife, and of course, its local residents.
Housing tops the list of priorities when you start looking at a move to a new country. It's not a decision to be taken lightly, and you'll want to be sure of your investment, probably the biggest in your life. Not only in terms of a bargain buy or quick resale, but in the knowledge that your house is safely and securely built for the best protection against the elements and deterioration. Keeping that in mind could be something for which your children's children's children will have you to thank many decades from now.
There are any number of good-looking buildings dotted around this beautiful island, but hang on, spot the warning signs. Wouldn't you like to be sure of what lies behind those pretty facades and know that your building doesn't come with an expiry date written into the concrete?
In Cyprus, there are special factors to take into account. Summers are long, up to 9 months, with temperatures soaring in the peak months. Then along comes winter, warm days but cold nights, and there is, like everywhere, some rainfall, albeit less than most other European countries.
And if it's a solid endorsement you're looking for already, try government level for size. PHI's timber frame design has the full backing of the Ministry of Education and Culture. In fact, this Larnaca school building project, along with 2 others already in the pipeline, is the result of that approval for us. When completed by Znaz Constructions, this building will house 3 preschool classes built for the best possible construction security, providing peace of mind for parents and teachers alike, with all the benefits of the residential design.
Aphrodite's Rock, mythical birthplace of the Greek goddess of love, on the southwestern shore of the island of Cyprus, an island renowned for its mythology, its history, its culture, its sunshine, and its charm. It's long been a favourite for holidaymakers and visitors to savour the warmth and enjoy the benefits of its renowned hospitality.
Over the centuries, its strategic position has also provided an ideal location for traders and merchants to come from east, west, north and south to do business. The population of Cyprus and the languages used is the product of a long and vivid history. English is widely spoken and indeed used regularly in government and commerce, and that mix provides a healthy boost to the credentials of its economy.
Cyprus has a window onto 3 continents from its favoured position in the eastern Mediterranean. To the south, Africa. To the east, the Middle East and beyond, of course, to Asia. And to the north and northwest, Europe, with its economic links to America. That combination makes it the ideal centre for international business. Guangzhou, the bustling capital of Guangdong province in southern China, which has been at the forefront of the rapid growth the country's seen over the past decade. Now, amidst those changes, there's also been a growing awareness of the importance of home hygiene and how to administer it. That's seen a 25% leap in sales for the manufacturers of the world's leading antiseptic, Dettol. That in turn has prompted the company, Reckitt and Coleman, to launch a major new push in the region with the opening of a plant here. This new plant roars into life with the blessing of the traditional lion dance, but it'll be looking to the new year of the tiger to enhance the vigor behind the message of bringing home hygiene to millions of households here in China and around the Asia-Pacific region.
Rolling settlement was launched today to speed up the payment process, cutting the time for settlement to 10 days from what was, up till now, 25 days. And joining me now is John Shepherd of Yamaichi International. John, good morning to you.
Good morning.
To start with, how big a change is this for London Stock Exchange?
I think it's a very big administrative change, and clearly it will change the life of back office staff around the City of London.
Can we expect the market to find its own way of settling down the ruffles on this thing then?
I think we probably will, yes.
Well, Stuart, if we start a look at that rather depressing news for the Chancellor, the CBI report suggesting that business is still not prepared to believe the predictions that the government says it can stick to in its target range for inflation, despite a whole bevy of monthly figures showing quite an encouraging picture, with underlying inflation actually falling last month. What does the government need to do to get the investment flowing?
I think we do not see the low level of investment as a product.
Let's go to our London Bureau and Roderic Pratt to find out more. Good morning, Roderic.
Good morning, Mark. It's a pretty quiet day for the markets over here. In fact, the London Stock Exchange is focusing on that key US inflation data coming out later this morning, although it did get off to a positive start after yesterday's gains for the Dow. The oil giant